All right. Good morning. Oh, good afternoon. It's 12:06 on the clock, and we are live for our every Wednesday lunchtime habit. Hello, ma'am. Betty, kumusta? How was
Hello,
your week?
Raymond. Yeah. Kumusta lunch?
Good to see you again. Talagang very positive lagi ang glowing lagi si ma'am pagka every time I see you all smiles, even the eyes talagang
Smiling eyes na
very
ba?
cheerful. Yeah, cheerful
Siyempre,
eyes. Talagang
siyempre
walking the talk.
kailangan
Yes,
maging
ma'am.
cheerful. Sabi nga nila, lahat ng solusyon may problema. Lahat ng problema may solusyon. Ganun lang naman yan.
Yeah. Okay. Yung nakalakihan ko nga, ang sabi, habang may buhay, may problema. Pero habang may problema, may solusyon. Ayun.
Yes,
Okay, so
correct.
it is now 12:07. Very happy tayo ngayon because we'll be talking about one of the hottest na issues din brought about by the new normal. Kasi nga, we are still in the new abnormal. And pag-uusapan natin itong the cycle, the bike or the bicycle lifestyle, which talagang parang biglang bigla na all of a sudden, because of need siguro, because of kailangan talaga, walang ibang option halos. Everybody was buying bicycles, everybody was trying to learn. All of a sudden, sa street po namin dito dati, walang bike lane sa may Amang Rodriguez. Ngayon, meron na. Nung una, mga plastic barricades. Ayun. So, we're gonna talk about the cycling lifestyle and we have a guest, no? So, ma'am, syempre, baka meron ka munang gusto nga palang batiin dyan ng mga natin.
Syempre, dahil nga it's lunchtime, so kailangan batiin din naman natin yung mga ka-revolutionaryo natin, di ba? At Health Revolution. Hope you enjoy the 1 hour that we have today. And as usual, ang aim natin is to help everybody become proactive with their health. Kaya nga Health Revolution, new normal, we have to adjust. So, hope you enjoy. We'll talk about, this afternoon, we'll be talking about cycling. And at the end of the show, you'll be surprised. Biking does a lot of good, even in not only for your sa mga healthy people, but for certain health impaired people.
Okay. Yes, one of the nagulat nga ako rin sa video this was an experiment pero they had talagang successful. Nagulat ako when I saw the video, ma'am. Very effective for something talagang parang this is a health issue na medyo hindi common yung remedy. Pero surprisingly, the bicycle lifestyle talaga helped a lot, and just not help a lot, talagang naging remedy siya. People are really becoming healthier or overcoming this health issue because of biking. And of course, mga pang iba like yung sa cardiovascular po natin, di ba? Tsaka maganda rin sa ating budget. Okay, so yes, di ba? So we're going to talk all about bicycles and its health benefits. Kasi part of a healthy lifestyle, of course, pagiging fit tayo, and ito, bicycle riding is one important factor, and also an important addition sa ating new normal, the
Mhm.
new
Eh,
abnormal. So,
oo
yes,
nga.
ma'am.
It's actually a form of exercise, but then, it's actually a coping tool din ng mga tao.
Mm,
So, at least people are, I'm happy, personally, I'm happy to know na, kasi one of the problems ng itong pandemic na to is some people, they cannot cope. That's why nagkakaroon ng mga mental issues din. So,
yes, yes.
so at least I hope people will understand na as long as you think of yung mga problems, you just find a solution and everything will be okay, 'di ba?
Yes, yung there's an increase in yung domestic violence, and also mental health problems, especially among the senior citizens. So there's an increase of mga calls, counseling. Yes, ma'am, because I'm sure hindi lang naman sa senior citizens. This is for everybody. At kahapon nga sa
Yes.
isang health show, pinag-usapan din yung sleep deprivation. Insomnia has also increased because of this lockdown. Can you imagine, we're already going one quarter na tayo nila lockdown because of COVID-19.
Mm-mm.
Okay, so
Kaya, so,
yeah. So I think we have to introduce after a break. We will
yes.
introduce our guest. Isang cycle lifestyle advocate, sustainability through lifestyle, the bicycle lifestyle, and many others. So mamaya, don't go away, guys. This is one solid hour of very very informative information, syempre, about biking, about the relationship nito with good health, and also especially dito, hindi lang sa physical, kundi sa ating mental health. Don't go away, guys. We'll be back.
Kahit na ang life is always on the go din ang fruit and vegetable drink mo para ang health goals, love with gusto.
We are back, guys, and it's now 12:13 on the clock, and as we can see in our thumbnail, the ating screen. Medyo nawala yata yung ating guest. Okay. Pero babalik yan, mabilis
Kasi,
lang.
ginulat mo si...
Minsan, yun naman yung mga cellphones, mga Androids. I would like to say hi to Lem on Veer, and also to Lloyd Grossa. Hello, bro. Kumusta? Hope you guys are enjoying our segment here as we revolutionize your lunch. And also we have in the backstage si Mary Ann. Okay. So, ayan na, papasok na at the stream. Yan, hello.
Hi.
Okay.
Hi, Ann.
Good afternoon.
Bigyan ko ng konting background.
and Sir Caps. Ha?
Yan, oo. Bibigyan ka namin ng konting backgrounder. Yan. Sustainable
Okay.
lifestyle advocate, a domestic violence survivor. Yan, ngayon, di ba, merong ang increase niya, ha? Because of the
Very
lockdown.
much.
Yeah. Siyempre, when people are really locked down in one place, yeah. A mother of 5, very intelligent, at saka mga productive young people, the Gen Zs. Tapos, a former band manager, one of the most sought after during her time, no? Pag mga sikat na mga banda yan, mga E-Heads, mga Bamboo, mga Jerry Lee, tsaka it's a generation na nagbago ng mga bands ng Philippines. Okay, and now busy with all her different advocacies, pero syempre biking ang top na advocacy because this has become her lifestyle. Ayan. Timo, naka-uniform pa.
Oo, naka-uniform ako.
O nga,
Okay,
dapat yung
so
mga bikers,
yes.
ganyan ng mga kulay ng damit para nakikita sa daan.
Mm.
Yeah,
Actually,
yes.
SOP yan, Ma'am Betty, na talagang kailangan kitang-kita.
Kadalasan
Otherwise.
nakaitim yung iba.
Oh, baka rockers. Baka mga rockers.
Oo nga, rockers.
Hindi pwede mo na maging rockers. Okay, so
Yeah, welcome to our show. Ayan.
Thank you po for having me.
Yeah, and I'm pretty sure our listeners will enjoy all the tips and most especially listening to your story because I think you have a very good story to tell.
Oh, medyo mahaba-haba po. Very very colorful. Like my
Anyway,
story.
you have 1 hour.
and of course, syempre, sasabihin sa atin ni Anne kung paano nakatulong sa kanya itong biking. She will tell us about, syempre, unang-una, yung your journey as a biker. Ayan. Para medyo mabigyan ng backgrounder ang ating mga viewers. Ayan. Okay, can we start na? Go.
Yeah. Maybe we can pull up the first photo already.
Oh, yeah.
And, yeah, asking permission lang syempre to share my story sa ating mga viewers, sa ating mga listeners din, that yon ipapakita ko lang po sa inyo how I started and why I started until kung ano na po yung ginagawa ko now. So kapatid, can we see?
Ito na.
Yes. Konti lang naman to. Be a little patient. Ayan. So, about a year ago, I studied, I think a little over a year ago, I studied in Center for Family Ministries, which is in Ateneo. This is counseling courses, ganyan. So, as mentioned a while ago by DJ Raymond, that I am a domestic violence survivor. So I was married for 19 years, 18 years akong domestically abused, and even my children. So I found CEFAM, Center for Family Ministries in Ateneo. Nag-aral ako doon. So after that, so natapos ko yung a few courses there, a few subjects. Sabi ko parang may nahanap pa ako for myself. And then next photo tayo, kapatid. So while I was studying, I attended a Bible meeting. First time I saw ito si Mao, this girl who I'm with, naka-white shirt. She was part of the prayer group, Bible group that I was attending. Pero first time kami nagkita. Okay? And then, naka-helmet siya dumating, gano'n. Tapos sabi ko, wow, biker siya, gano'n. But then at that time, it was a very sad time because one of our common friends, passed away. So, hindi ko muna siya ginugulo. The next meeting namin, which was a week after, gano'n pa rin, naka-bike attire pa rin siya. So, I mustered all my courage to say, I really want to bike. I used to be a biker when I was a kid. Yung same kid, di ba? Yung mga bata tayo, part of our growing up yan, na bibigyan ka ng bike ng nanay at tatay mo, pero pagdating mo ng mga older years, like in older elementary until high school, hindi ka na nagbabike kasi we'd bike in the backyard. Siyempre, pag masyado ka ng malaki or busy ka na with your studies, hindi mo na tinutuloy. So, yon. So, with the help of my BFF, si Mau, she's from Antipolo, natuto ako sa basics. Later, I'll tell you about the basics also. So, she was very encouraging. Nung sabi ko sa kanya, sabi niya, sige, ganyan. Turuan kita, may bike ka ba? Sabi ko, yeah, I bought this bike in the pier about a year ago, pero untouched yun. Hindi ko yun sinakyan. Binili ko lang kasi talagang may desire ako in my heart. So, ayun, pumunta siya sa bahay namin, chinek niya, okay to, go yan. So, ayun. So, yan yung picture ng first bike ride ko with Mau. We were in Antipolo sa Hinulugang Taktak. Then, next picture naman, please.
Bata ka pa dyan,
Hindi naman. That was 2 years ago. 2 taon.
Tama. Okay.
Oh, I started biking at 48 eh. Yan. And then, ito yung group, Antipolo Cyclers Club.
people are never too old, no, to start biking.
Never. Yes, I
Actually,
would want,
ako hindi ako marunong eh. I never learned to bike.
actually wala ngang age ano eh. Sabi ko nga, that's why I pointed out na I started late at 49 because to
Mhm.
encourage everybody na yun, as you were saying, Ma'am Betty, it's never too late to learn it eh. Although I knew it from childhood, but of course parang nag-step 1 ulit ako, 'di ba? Parang from zero ako nagsimula eh. And then ito, Antipolar Cyclers Club, I owe so much to this group because talagang sila yung nag-guide sa akin. So Mau taught me the basics, but this group, sila yung nagdala sa akin sa MOA. Nagpunta kami ng MOA, pupunta kami sa Eastwood from Antipolo. So while cycling ako, sinasabayan ako ng mga yan, sinisigawan ako, dyan ka lang sa tabi, ganito ka mag-brakes, you know, everything that I needed to learn in going on the road as a biker, tinuro nila sa akin. That's why 100% yung heart ko dyan, mahal na mahal ko yung grupong yan. And then, so
parang as in any exercise, mas maganda talaga pag may group na nagsusupport, no? Even
Yes,
though
ma'am.
you can bike by yourself, di ba?
Oo, maganda yung may mentor ka. So yan talaga sila gumabay sa akin until nagkaroon na ako ng enough courage to go on my own. So this is my first long trip by myself. I went to San Fernando, Pampanga. I started, may talk ako doon on domestic violence. From there, nagbike ako all the way to my home here in Quezon City. So it's about 85 kilometers on my own, yung gano'n. Pero syempre daytime, medyo responsible rin dapat tayo pag nagbabike alone. Make sure that it's daytime, na hindi ako, nag-start ako umalis doon at 5:30, so may araw na, nakatiting ako sa Metro Manila, sa bahay namin. I took siguro mga 10 times ako nag-stop, kumain, nagpahinga, pumunta sa grocery para magpalamig, yung gano'n. So easy lang. Yun naman yung point ng biking, enjoy lang. So I enjoyed the whole trip. Tapos marami rin akong places na napuntahan on my bike. I don't bike all the way there sometimes. Minsan sinasakay ko yan sa bus, sa ilalim ng bus. Tapos pagdating ko dun sa area, that's when I go around. So another photo I want to show you is yung next picture, please. Is I went to Vegan, Ilocos Sur. Kasi if you know, Vegan is very popular for their picturesque ambience, 'di ba? Mga old houses, ganyan. So, ayan ang bisyo ko. I take pictures of my bike.
Vintage vintage
Yes,
bike.
very. Ay, hindi naman po. Ano lang to, nabili ko yan. Well, kwento rin yan. Nabili ko yan sa Pangasinan, second hand, but very useful for me. Kumbaga, kung nabili ko siya ng 14,000, ang totoong worth niya was around 30,000, is around 30,000. So, kasi yun pa yung isa, it doesn't have to be an expensive bike. Pwede kang maghanap, maraming nagbebenta ng second-hand bikes. And then, ayun, it's very useful for me. It has brought me all around the country already, yung bike na yun. Pero again, hindi po ako nagbabike all the way. Most of the time, I just put it, nasakay ko yan sa bus, sa barko, kung saan man. Yun. So, with my bike, isa pang love ko kasi talaga is traveling. So, yun ang nagawa ko. And then at one point, while nagbabike ako, na-invite kami ng Belgian Embassy to be part of yung bike ride nila, which you see now, Vow Free Begins With Me. So, yung violence against women and children, that was a campaign na parang sabi ko, pwede palang ipagsama yung dalawang advocacies ko. As I said nga kanina, dahil domestic violence survivor ako and biker din ako, this bike ride was very significant sa akin na na-merge nga yung dalawang mission in life ko. So, ayan. And, ma'am, I was with mga taga-Antipolo yan. So, from Antipolo, we went all the way down to Manila just to attend this. So, ayan, naka-orange t-shirt ulit kami, ganyan. So, it was a fun ride lang around Intramuros.
Is it dangerous ba for females to be riding a bike? Most especially when you're alone?
Well, for me, hindi naman po. As long as you know the time of day, huwag kang aalis kasi even if you're just walking naman ng gabi, medyo delikado rin. So, make sure you're riding in full light. Make sure you have all your gear with you. Nakasuot ka ng helmet, nakasuot ka ng yung mga gloves, yung everything. Tapos yung chinek mo na yung bike niyo po, tama yung tama yung wheels, yung density ng yung hangin niya. Tapos yung kable niya, okay, naka-grease ka, tapos check mo yung mga preno mo kasi very important, yung preno mo may hindi makapit. So I don't think there's more of a risk for women or men. I think equally the same lang yan. It's I think the
Sabagay.
individual kung hindi ka kung hindi ka maingat, you'll get into an accident whatever gender you are.
Sabagay, pag naka-helmet, di naman masyado nang halata kung lalaki ka o babae.
Ay, nako, marami. Tapos may mga long hair pa na lalaki, may mga short hair na babae. So sometimes nako-confuse din ako sa gender pag nakasakay na. Ayun. And then, yung...
Saka siguro you don't go to dangerous places, siguro, no?
No naman po, no naman. And if I have to... one of the most dangerous things you can do on a bike is bike commute in Metro Manila. Bike commuting meaning go to work on your bike, go to meetings on a bike, go to school on a bike. Because as we know, the roads of Metro Manila talaga, we have no protected bike lanes, very minimal. Very minimal po yung protected bike lanes. Protected bike lanes means they are protected by yung naka-separate na infrastructure or naka-angat, naka-elevate siya para hindi ka napapasok ng motor, hindi ka napapasok ng ibang mga motorized vehicles, or hindi ka rin nakasama sa pedestrian. Kasi syempre, if people are walking, iba yung bilis ng pace nila sa'yo. So hindi rin maganda yon. Dapat kung nasaan lane ka, more or less, that's the speed you're taking. So kung pedestrian, 5 kilometers, 1 kilometer per hour, ang bike, maximum of 10 kilometers per hour, iba rin naman si motor, iba rin naman si kotse. Yung ganun po.
Well, anyway, hopefully in my lifetime makita ko yan. Kaya lang kasi pang kotse nga lang kulang na nga yung kalsada
Oo nga po. So, that's why we're promoting sustainable transport na instead of, kunyari, pupunta ka lang naman ng palengke, pupunta ka ng grocery, or kaya your office is 2-3 kilometers away. Yes, ma'am. Oo, yung kaya mo nang lakarin or kaya mo nang i-bike, get on your bike or, walk it na lang instead of using your car or taking the public transport.
If you're riding a bike, no, would it be better if like you're opposite the traffic? Nakikita mo kung ano yung kasalubong mo. Kasi 'di ba usually like even yung mga motor, 'di ba? They ride with the flow of the traffic. And parang napansin kasi I don't drive I was just thinking, parang it's a practical approach na since mas vulnerable ang the biking, the cyclist and the motorcyclist, parang hindi ba mas maganda na opposite sila ng traffic?
Ako personally, I think okay yung opposite yung traffic. Number one, if unprotected yung bike lane, meaning hindi siya separate infrastructure or hindi siya within the confines of yung mga bollards. Yung bollards yung nakikita natin na mga nakatayong mga parang stands on the road. So if wala po yun at saka hindi naman siya elevated, I would much rather go with against the traffic.
The opposite, go against.
Yes,
alam, baka yung sasakyan naman ng mahilo. Yung driver.
Yun yung number 2 point. Yung number 2 point ko is kailangan educated yung drivers na okay, we are allowing counterflow of bikes in this area. So they have to be defensive pagdating sa mga areas that have bike lanes na talagang they're watching out if meron sila mga kasalubong na biker, especially dun sa mga intersections, yun yung nakakatakot lumalabas na bike, lumalabas na kotse, tapos dahil hindi ka on your defense, nagkakatamaan talaga po dyan sa area na yan. Yun po.
Okay.
So bike commuting, as I said, is one of the most talagang buwis-buhay na activities on the bike. So ito po yung picture that you see. This is the group that we organized. Maliit na nga yan That's March 8, International Women's Day. That is the day after na-announce na hindi pwedeng magkaroon ng mass gathering because of the COVID pandemic. So meron na kaming na-organize about a week before that we're going to teach newbie bike commuters. Magtuturo kami. That's what we really do. Nagtuturo kami. So we organize a bike ride na magtuturo kami of yung mga how-to, the skills on kung saan kayo mag-stay on the lane, how, your proper gear, kung ano yung mindset mo when you get on the bike and you want to go on the streets of Metro Manila. Ganyan. Unfortunately, na-announce ng March 7 na bawal na magkaroon ng mass gathering. So last minute yon na nag-post kami na canceled yung ride. But then dahil maraming hindi naman hindi nakapag-online, hindi nila nakita na cancel. So may nagdatingan, siguro we're about 15 dun sa group na yon. And then cut to, ito na po. Ito na yung itsura natin ngayon na naka-mask na tayo in everything we do. So we go out on the streets. As you say, naka-black ako dyan, pero broad daylight yan. At saka meron akong vest. Hindi lang nakikita, but in front meron yan, may color yan. So, naka-mask na tayo dyan. So, nang hirap-hirap ngayon mag-bike, nang naka-mask. Kasi hirap na nga tayo oops, Caps, mamaya pa yan. Mamaya pa yung picture na yan. Anyway, nahirapan na nga tayo just sitting down and wearing masks. What more if you're biking and exerting effort? So, sometimes, tinatanggal talaga namin yung mga masks namin. But we asked our physician and they said, since socially distanced ka naman when you're on a bike, then it's fine to remove your mask. But then you have to put it on when you're again in a crowd or, you're facing people. So sometimes we do that. Bikers or joggers, they take off their masks as long as they're not within 2 meters or 1 meter. I don't know, 2 meters away from anybody. So
siguro meron. Yeah, I hope you will be able to find, we will be able to inspire somebody to produce a mask na pwede for bikers, no?
Yes, ma'am, I hope. Oo, bikers and joggers
kasi
alike.
nga sa dami ng mask ngayon hindi mo na nga malaman So, yung iba unang lagay mo lang hindi ka na makahinga So what more if you were to use the mask and then you will be riding. But anyway, let's just pray for that. I think sooner or later people will realize na kailangan talaga i-upgrade yung mga mask kasi with COVID or without COVID, bikers, when you are on the street, you are exposed to all the fumes and everything. Yes. You really need a good kind of mask.
Meron po kaming ginagamit na filtered mask, especially yun nga dahil before the pandemic grabe yung pollution. Pero again, one thing that is good about the pandemic, the lockdown, was that nagkaroon tayo ng clear air because there was no transport na pinapayagan. The only transport na pinapayagan was syempre yung sustainable, which was walking and yung biking. So nag-clear talaga, 'di ba? Nakita na natin si Sierra Madres, nakita natin ang mountains from Pasig, yung gano'n. So, but then before that, talagang meron kami mga mask kasi diretso to our faces talaga, especially jeepneys, yung kanilang mga muffler nila diretso sa amin na lalanghap namin yung fumes. So, so yan, yung pandemic, lockdown tayo lahat. Pero yung advocate in me pushed me to, parang do something about it. So luckily, one of my friends, si Kisha Mayuga, she put up life cycles. This is a Facebook page that matches frontliners to those who can and are willing to lend their bikes to these frontliners who don't have any to go to work, to report to work. So Facebook page, very simple mechanics. You post that you need a bike and your area, and then if anybody is from that area, ipopost din niya na, okay, I have a bike, yung ganon. Sometimes mauuna naman yung lender. The lender posts the bike and from this area, anyone who wants to borrow it, ganon. So nandun, tapos magko-comment lang, tapos nagmi-meet up na sila. So it's all based on trust. Ganon po. So maraming napahiram. Very, very cool po. So ito naman po, yung napahiram namin, si Paul is a nurse in PCMC, Philippine Children's Medical Center. Napahiram po namin siya ng bike. Yung kasama ko pa dyan, naging partner ko na naghahatid, nagsusundo ng mga bike sa mga kaibigan, is Cleve Malyari, mga kasama ko po from UP.
Bali, so they pick up the bike from you and then they return it the same day or ano yan?
Hindi po, pinapahiram na namin. Pinapahiram na namin for the duration.
Okay. So for us, for let's say during the lockdown 3 months, so for the whole 3 months, siya yung gumagamit ng bike hanggang may sole niya na hindi na niya kailangan.
Hindi na niya kailangan. Kung either nakabili na siya ng bike niya or meron ng public transport dun sa area niya. So, yun. So, ang point lang was, nung website was to match one-on-one. Parang kami ni Cleve, yun nga, yung friend ko na nandyan sa photo,
Oh.
parang we felt, parang we have to be more proactive. So ginagawa namin, we'd look for friends. Pini-PM namin yung mga friends namin, oh, you have a bike, you join Life Cycles and lend it. So sometimes, sila parang, paano namin ihahatid? So si Cleve has a pickup, has a bike, bike mount. So yun na ginagawa namin, pipick upin namin sa bahay ng friend namin, pero within Quezon City. Kasi po, di ba, noong lockdown tayo, we can't cross borders eh. So I would pick up sa Quezon City, hinahatid din namin. So mostly nakapahiram kami dyan sa PCMC, and East Avenue. Yun po. At saka yung sa E. Rodriguez, I forgot na. Yan, E. Rodriguez Hospital po yan. De Los Santos, I think. Along E. Rodriguez. So, yes po. So yan, napahiram rin namin sila. Kasi Quezon City, hindi kami restricted. Hindi kami bound ng mga checkpoints. So yun.
Congratulations. It's a very nice advocacy. Diba? And very timely.
Very timely.
Madaming yung mga bike na nandyan lang naman sa tabi-tabi ng bahay, di ba? Hindi naman nag-update. At least it becomes useful.
Oo. So minsan ginagawa pa namin ni Cleve, we'd get the bike, sabi nila, flat. Pinapa-vulcanize namin yung, kasi sayang di ba? That's one less frontliner na maglalakad ng 2 hours. Ganon. Ganon yung thinking. Yun yung driving namin, na parang kawawa naman, buti na lang tayo, we're safe in our homes. Sila, they have to go to work and face the virus. So yun, and then hanggang nung naubusan na po kami ng bikes, wala na kaming mapahiram. Ubus na yung bikes ko, napahiram ko yata 3 or 4 bikes. Si Cleve din, nakapahiram din ng marami. Tapos yung mga friends namin, wala na rin kaming friends na may bike na papahiram. Parang nako-stuck na kami sa bahay. So ano na yung gagawin ko? Ano na yung gagawin? So nagkaroon ulit kami ng isa pang project ng isang friend ko naman. So next photo, ay hindi pa yan. Sorry, not yung Seed the World. yung yung picture naman na so
sabi mong projects galing
hindi po yan. Seed the World, hindi na nasama.
Madaming advocacy, so but I really have to congratulate you for that, kasi alam mo, during the pandemic, some people would think na, kailangan maglabas ako ng pera, I help financially, di ba? But then,
no naman.
You can also give your service, di ba? Kumbaga, like you lend a bike, hindi naman pera exactly yung linabas mo. You just thought of an idea na, you can make use of a bike that is not.
So, 2 groups po yan
Actually, that's part of a coping skill na pwedeng pag-isipan din ng mga tao. Hindi naman lahat yan kailangan pera di ba?
Yes.
If I may add to the Life Cycle, yung group ninyo, Caps, di ba? Actually, parang yun nagsimula, nag-spark kung bakit dumami na yung nagbabike na mga frontliners, nagkapahiraman.
Yes,
I think natin yung Facebook page, it grew so huge na sobrang dami, at ang naging effect niya, yung biking napansin, tapos ngayon, everybody na may kakayanan o marunong mag-bike. Kaya sa Quiapo, di ba, nung mag-GCQ na, bilihan na, talagang everybody's buying. Nag-shortage na nga ng bikes.
Ubusan ng stock. So
it's a simple,
dati nga sa may EDSA, ang daming nakahang na bikes doon, ewan kung saan na napunta.
Hindi na ang Pilipino mahilig na ningas pugod. Pero this time around, gusto na institutionalize because hindi lang MMDA, kundi Congress and the Senate are now talking with Ann and the group. Kasi nakita yung, mamaya, didiretso natin yung mga pictures.
Yung presentation, So, yun, I'd like ko lang, i-share ko lang yung name ng page is Life Cycles PH Community. Yan yung isang lending group that we were very active in. And another one is Lend a Bike naman, Lend a Bike. So dalawang communities yan na talaga nagtutulungan, nag-overlap with each other. Yun. So, I'd like to commend talaga the community and of course its founder, si Keisha, na revolutionize yung biking during the pandemic. And then itutuloy na natin yun. Hindi na natin bibitawan tong momentum na to.
Yes, so, it's part of the new normal.
Kwento ko lang yung better normal, yes. As all the hashtags would put it. So, ito naman po, yung picture na to, this is, itong project na naisip din namin nung isang friend ko, is Seed the World. We put up this Facebook page nung pandemic kasi nagpanic na ako, di ba? Nanay ako, ganun. Sabi ko, naku, patay, pandemic to. Anong kakainin natin? Tapos sabihin nila, magbibigay ang government. But then, puro canned goods yan. Hindi naman magbibigay ng fresh fruits yan or fresh vegetables. So, isip anong gagawin. So, backyard farming yung isa sa mga naisip namin na i-push. So, gumawa kami ng Facebook page ng pangalan Food Production and Preservation during a lockdown. Tapos ang bilis din nun na dumami yung community, lumaki, ganyan. So, kasama ko at saka 3 of my good friends who are really backyard farmers / urban farmers na mga taga Mandaluyong, taga Quezon City, ganyan. Put up kami ng page to help people how to grow sa mga pots lang, containers. Tsaka kung ano yung gagawin, cuttings mo, kunyari kamatis. Yung kamatis mismo na fruit, pwede mo itanim directly yun at tutubo yun after a few days. Meron ka ng seedling, yung gano'n.
Yeah. May seeds kasi sa loob. Sige, bigyan ko kayo ng I have fertilizer, big harvest, foliar fertilizer. Kasi mas tatamis yung yung produce mo, and then at the same time it's organic, and then 2 to 4 hours kasi nga nano size siya, so 2 to 4 hours, within 2 to 4 hours kahit na umulan siya, absorb na nung plant yung fertilizer.
Okay.
Madami tayong pwedeng gawin diyan kasi nga dapat nga sustainable kahit na COVID, 'di ba? We don't want to go out, but if you have a backyard farm, then it will help a lot in providing food for your table, 'di ba?
Oo, na hindi puro delata yung yung kinakain mo. Tapos
pwede ihalo sa delata.
Right, tama. Sa yote, lagyan mo yung sardinas.
Correct.
Yun. Tapos the Facebook page, we took it a bit further. Sabi namin, paano ba to? Hindi lang dapat yung sarili natin yung tinutulungan. So what we did, we got in touch with Bureau of Plant Industry, BPI. It's under the Department of Agriculture. Sabi namin, we are bikers and we have means to move around. So what we can do is mag-organize kami sa communities namin, sa mga communities namin, and then we'll give away seeds. Kasi namimigay sila for free. Hindi naman sila nagde-deliver. You have to go to Malate or you have to go to Quezon Circle for you to get the seeds. So sabi namin, sige ganito, kukuha kami ng community, like our community, yun ang ginawa namin. So kumuha ko ng siguro 100, 250 yung mga pangalan na nasubmit namin, binila kami ng seeds. Tapos ako, I'd go to different houses on my bike, o kaya may mga pupunta sa amin. Ganon din sa village, ganon din sa Mandaluyong. May mga communities kami natulungan na ganon. Kasi mobile kami. Sila hindi They have to stay home. They're under quarantine. Kami rin naman, we're under quarantine. But pwede kaming socially distanced because we have a means of transport. So again, we use our bikes again to help naman the community. So yan yung mga pictures niyan. One of the communities na nag-deliver kami ng seeds. Tapos yung kanina rin, nag-deliver kami sa Antipolo naman yon. The previous picture, yung medyo brown yung background. So, yan. Until now, we still give away.
And that's just, parang the bike is the seed, no? And the seed grew to different advocacies.
Yes, kung ano-ano. And it ang maganda kasi, nakahanap ako ng friends ko who have the same heart and have the same passion and have the same drive. So, nakakatuwa. Kasi kami rin yung nag-move one advocacy to the other. Ganon. So, from seeds naman. And then, yung next
mas maganda siya. Kesa naman nag-gadget lang dyan.
Correct. At saka ko nga sa inyo, kasi nga, we have mental issues di ba? Nakakulong ka dun sa bahay, magsa-surface doon. So, kailangan mong ilabas yung kailangan mo ilabas yung nasa loob mo. So, yung nabanggit nga kanina, cycling for me, when I transformed from being a domestic abuse, tapos nag-aral ako ng counseling sa CEFAM, tapos biker ako, it healed me so much yung healing process na yung endorphins, tapos yung happiness ko na nasa bike ako, very empowered ako, I can go anywhere, I I can stop where I want to and then go to different cities on my bike na walang gastos. Ang dala ko lang, tubig ko, na nare-refill ko naman kung saan-saan. Tapos, yung panglugaw ko lang, mura lang, di ba? 20, 30 pesos, may lugaw ka na. Dala ka ng baon, dala ka ng saging, dala ka ng hard-boiled egg. Panalo ka na nun eh. It can last us already the whole day na ganun lang yung pagkain mo. Dalawang itlog, dalawang boiled bananas, laban na. Ganon. So, after that, marami, yun, yung communities na natulungan namin, we move on naman, dito naman sa naisip namin na isang grupo naman, together with two of my friends also, si Yeb Sanyo at saka si Albert Lozada, we put up Bikers United Marshals. So it came from Yeb also. Si Yeb Sanyo is an environmentalist, Greenpeace, siya yung head ng Greenpeace, Southeast Asia. He said that, since biker ako, tapos we're already moving towards GCQ, kasi ECQ pa tayo dati, tapos mag-open up na tayo. What are we going to do? We're not seeing any movements. We're not seeing bike lanes. We're not seeing communities that are being built for bikers na who's pushing this talagang to the fullest. So, okay, ganito yung gawin natin. Let's be proactive on the road. So, na-decide namin na mag-invite ng a few more friends who have the same advocacy as ours and the same passion as ours to Marshall. So, gumawa kami ng mga makeshift cones. Yung kagaya kanina, nakita nyo orange na hawak ko. Tapos gumawa kami ng mga signs, nakita nyo, bike lanes out of yung mga recycled materials. Recycled yung quote-unquote cones na ginamit namin. They're water bottles. We put a little, we colored it with orange paint. Tapos yun yung ginawa namin na parang cones on the road. This one naman, just yung bike lane signs, we put it on the road also to signify that these are bike lanes, okay? Ganon. So, lumabas kami on the road. Ang unang tinarget namin is Commonwealth. Kasi a week before that, nagbibilang-bilang kami ng ilang bikers na dumadaan doon during the ECQ, during the rush hour. And then, medyo alarming siya kasi ang dami-dami. Thousands of bikers were already on the road. Commonwealth area pa lang. So, pinili namin yung area na yun because yun ang tinatawag na killer highway. Ang daming aksidente dyan. It's such a wide road that as a biker, you're so unprotected. So, yun ang inuna namin. We pick places there na feeling namin it's the hardest as a biker. Mga ahon na maninipis na mga areas doon. Tapos doon kami nagmamarshal. So, we'd marshal from 6 a.m. to 8 a.m. Every day yon, Monday to Friday. We started nung pag-open ng GCQ June 1 and up until this morning nagma-marshal pa rin every morning. And then sa hapon sometimes namimigay kami ng mga vests at saka helmet. Kasi vests again basic na kailangan mo, your helmet and your vest. Especially when kasi nabigit nyo nga, yung color is very important to be seen on the road kasi mag-isa ka lang. Nandun ka sa kalsada, kailangan visible ka kasi kung hindi, mabablend ka. Kung naka-black or naka-gray ka, mabablend ka talaga sa kulay around you. So,
that's right.
Yun,
ganda. Ang ganda ng hindi natin akalain na ganun kalakas yung naging impact ng ginawa, from a single cyclist, a small group, na ngayon, lagi na sa news yan yung Commonwealth, yung bike lane, di ba, naging pinatanggal pa nung una, na may binalik na. Sobrang haba ng mga storya. Can you see the power of, revolution, di ba? Revolutionizing the roads,
we had
more
threats
livable, sustainable. So talagang pag mayroong gagawin, meron tayo talagang konting initiative, we don't know how big can the impact become, di ba?
Yes,
Unless makita na, tapos magugulat na lang tayo, malaki na pala talaga.
Mamuhunan ka lang ng time and compassion and sincerity to a project, then it's going to move. It's going to move a lot.
Tsaka with a gang of mga talagang committed na mga advocates. So we will just take a break muna. No? It's 12:50. Alam nyo kasi story talaga ni Ana makulay, mahabang story niyan. Very seasoned, pero very powerful. At malaking bagay talaga yung yung cycling in terms of keeping our bodies and our mental health well, no? Hindi lang, especially ngayon, naka-lockdown tayo. So when we come back, mag-share din si Ann ng yung mga basics ng if you want to start, kasi nga, sabi nga ni Ma'am Betty kanina, at your age, Ma'am Betty, pwede pa yan eh. Kaya lang syempre, mas mas careful. Tsaka hindi na kailangan pumuntang Ilocos. Pwede dyan na lang sa may Makati,
Bibili punta kayo ng grocery, gano'n. May basket.
Yes. Exercise lang. Okay. Yes, ma'am. Sorry.
We will wait for Anne for her tips on safe biking in the streets.
Yes, that's right. So let's take a break.
Kahit na ang life is always on the go din ang fruit and vegetable drink mo. Para ang health goals, love with gusto.
Okay, medyo nag-lag yung isa. Mamaya natin i-play
Ayan.
at the end.
Ayan, si
Muna
Ate
natin
Bike,
yung
dapat
tips.
may baon na gusto para hindi kayo uhawin.
Yes. Gusto on the go.
More energy,
Yes.
gusto on the go.
Busog na busog pa nun.
Oh.
Tsaka vegetable, vegetable juice. Your daily dose of our vegetable needs. Sarap. Tsaka sugar-free. Stevia. Stevia.
Oh, very good.
Yeah, tama.
Okay, so
Pero
this
diba,
quality-
alam mo, Ann, it's
Yes, ma'am.
before Ann gives pala the tips, no?
Okay.
It's a very curious thing then there is a health aspect to biking. So I think we have something to share on how biking can help people with Parkinson's. So yung mga almost 10 years na rin, no, ang research na to. So hindi lang siya pang relaxation, it can help improve the health of people. It might even become a cure for people with Parkinson's. So yun.
Okay.
Can we take a look at that very very short
Yes, 2 minutes. Okay po. Sige. Okay. Screen share tayo kasi nasa online share. Okay. How patients are using cycling.
para pagbalik natin, Ann will have the para people can concentrate on what Ann is saying about the tips on biking.
Disease for the last 7 years because he doesn't have tremors, he doesn't have muscle stiffness, and his feet don't shuffle when he walks. One big reason he's so active and symptom-free, he said yes to a surprising new therapy.
We can slow it down even more and better by doing this stuff. And where do I sign up?
What did he sign up for? A clinical trial using a simple treatment.
How you feeling? You're good.
Cycling. Researchers at the Cleveland Clinic are finding that cycling is helping patients stop the symptoms of Parkinson's and can even do something that medicine can't. Slow down the progression of the disease itself. Neuroscientist Jay Alberts made a stunning discovery. Cycling can increase certain proteins in the brain that help movement and cognitive function.
And so these changes are similar to what happens when they're on medication. Exactly right. When you have medication, you have an increased activation in this area. You have a similar increase in activation following exercise. So exercise is in fact medicine.
To activate those changes in the brain, patients have to do what's called forced exercise, which means they're working a lot harder than they're used to working. But it's that hard work that gives them the benefits. So to get those benefits, what's the formula? Cycling 3 times a week for 45 minutes at 80 to 90 RPMs.
I don't care what condition you're in. That's pretty strenuous.
That formula has worked so well, Alberts has taken the research out of the lab and into the gym.
The program will return me to normal, or very close to normal.
At 60 different YMCAs across the country, now offering classes called Pedaling for Parkinson's.
It's just like turning on a light bulb. And that was the difference between pedaling and not pedaling.
Each pedal stroke, a step towards living a better life with Parkinson's disease.
That's my goal. Better every day.
Dr. John Torres, NBC News, Cleveland.
Yeah, so
Alright.
interesting.
Oo, napawawa ko doon. Kasi, yeah, very scientific eh. Even yung speed and even the time, the duration that they have to bike is close, di ba? Parang meron silang formula. Ito yung gamot mo, mag-bike ka ng X number of hours 3 times a week. X number of minutes 3 times a week. Parang wonderful, no? Wonderful, ano?
Sa tingin ko, yan na yung next advocacy mo, Ann.
Oo. Healing through biking.
Yes. So anyway, now we're ready for some tips from Ann on biking. Kasi nga, kailangan safe biking tayo, di ba? Safe
Yes.
cycling.
Safe biking. Sige po. Yon kanina, nabanggit ko na very important nga yung color. So, kung nakikita nyo, naka-costume na ako ng cycling attire. So, meron na tayong pwedeng i-share, kapatid, yung color. Meron akong hindi. Sorry. Before that. Meron
Before this?
isang image. Yeah, not those. Yung pictures ng iba-ibang colors sa biking. Yan. Okay. So, visibility in traffic. This is very important. So, makikita nyo na yan yung distances na kapag daytime, black, least visible, blue, tapos red during the day. Pagdating ng gabi, ang pinaka-visible is neon green. So if you're going out at night, the best is not even white, it's neon green at night. And so yan po, it's good to take note of that. Ako, I found that out very recently lang. That's why I want to share it with you na yan po yung magandang kulay na makikita natin. Red or orange is the same. We're talking of red or orange dun sa gabi. So ay sa daytime, and then at night yan po. Yan ang magagandang i-take note po natin. So again, aside from color, important trend will be the material that you use. Syempre, huwag kayong magsusot. Let's not show that those tools. Okay na ako dun sa last. Yan. No, I mean before that. Let's not show images anymore. So, yun lang, the visibility na lang. Yan, okay. So, let's go to the clothing. Magandang light material yung gagamitin natin. Like ito, like suot ko, hindi nakukulob yung pawis dito. Meaning, dry fit, yan ang mga okay na material. And then yung shorts, maganda rin na naka-spandex. But of course, you can use whatever clothing you're comfortable with. Ako, nakikita ko meron nang nakakabike na nakamaong. Ako talaga, I definitely cannot. Pero kaya salute ako sa mga nakikita kong kayang heavy clothes. Ako talaga, I have to wear this light clothing para mas agile ako. Pagdating ko sa office or sa meeting, palit ako. I always have a backpack filled with my change of clothing na naka-ziplock. Ka-ziplock yan. Why naka-ziplock? Because pag inulan kayo, hindi mababasa yung damit ninyo. Kasi exposed ka nga naman sa element. So kahit basang-basa ka na, yung damit mo secure in your...
Ang alam ko kasi, di ba, when you bike, dapat fit na fit yung damit mo. Parang
Yes, parang hindi sumasabit. Hindi sumasabit. Yeah, kapatid, you can go back to my picture so I can show them individually already. I can go back to my video here on screen. So I can just show them yung stuff that I have prepared for them. Okay. So, we have here gloves. Okay, bakit important yung gloves? We need gloves because this is your first line of defense. Kasi ang automatic reaction mo when you fall off your bike is itutukod mo yung kamay mo. Pag tinukod mo yung kamay mo with gloves on, ang gloves ang magagasgasan at hindi ikaw. So make sure that the gloves are Kasi ako, ilang beses, when I was starting to bike commute and starting to bike, ilang beses ako nahulog, promise, ang dami kong sugat. Ang laking tulong ng gloves because hindi nagagasgas yung palad ko. So, diba, nahulog ka na, usually tuhod ko yung nagagasgas, at least safe yung yung palad ko. Next will be your helmet. Very important. For me, non-negotiable. You wear a helmet. Bakit? Because of course, pag napulis ka, nabago kang ulo mo, meron pa rin safety gear. So put it on, very simple, click it on. Mga iba ayaw nila kasi it's not comfortable. At saka, medyo hindi daw maganda tignan. Pero for me, sorry, let's go beyond aesthetics. Mag-safety muna tayo. And then, isa pang important thing na pwede naman you can do without are the glasses. Because particles, di ba, when you're biking, particles get in your eyes. Insects, dust, whatever. So, pag nagbabike ka, tapos napuwing ka, very, napaka-delikado nun. So, with your shades on, protected yung mata mo. Isa pang SOP namin, na ito nga when we go marshalling in Commonwealth Avenue, we give away free vests. Vests usually are orange na may reflector. Kasi pagdating sa gabi, kailangan reflectorized ka. Pag nasinagan ka ng araw, ay ng ilaw, makikita ka sa gabi. Ang isa pang mga tips namin aside from reflectors will be blinkers. These are the lights that you see at the back, yung parang firefly. Para early warning device na, may padating na biker sa sa near you, meron ng biker. One more thing is your headlights. Important also. Headlights. So, syempre, obviously, dahil headlights siya, just like a car, sa harapan siya sa harapan siya. Again, these are accessories na sometimes hindi affordable. Kasi, diba, we're promoting bike commuting. And most of the bike commuters are the one nasa mass, yun nasa masa. These aren't expensive. So, pag ipunan nyo lang po, helmet, you can buy them at 300. The blinkers, meron yan mga 60 to 70 pesos yung blinkers. And that will keep you very visible at night. The vests, meron yan at mga 40 pesos, 30, 40 pesos. So, hindi talaga mahal ang gear. Your shades, mabibili mo yan 50 pesos sa mga sidewalk. Ano pa ba yung important? The blinkers, na-mention ko na. Okay, so those are the stuff na kailangan.
Yeah.
Sana po.
Affordable naman, if you can afford the bike, I don't think sacrifice those gears, diba? Yeah. So kung i-compare mo yung price ng bike mo to price ng buhay mo, better be ready with all those gears. Yeah.
Exactly. And then, pwede, yung yung bike, hindi ka na namamasahe. So yung natitipid mo sa pamasahe mo, napupunta na lang sa
tama.
Bikes, you can buy bikes for as low as 5,000. At alam ko ngayon, marami na mga programa ngayon na nagpapahulugan. Kasi, so, magsasart ka, bibigay ka lang ng 1.5, tapos hulugan mo na yung the rest of yung 85. Siyempre, the more expensive, mas magaan. Yun, mas medyo mabigat yung steel frame. But it works, yung for the purpose of getting you from here to there, it works very well.
So, lang oras natin, for Ann. Ang haba. We should have Ann again for another talk in the future. Kapag sa susunod, yung advocacy na naman ang dala ni Ann sa show natin. Anyway, thank you very much, Ann, for all the sharings. Yeah.
Thank you very
much. Ma'am,
much.
meron kong gustong itanong pa kay Ann tungkol dyan sa bike.
Sa dami ng shinare ni Ann, alam mo, hindi na ako nakapag-isip ng itatanong.
Sorry.
No, it's okay. It was very, it's a very interesting talk. What is very important is actually, we have given people the idea that from a very simple seed a very simple idea of a bike, diba? Luma na naman yung bike. It's not a new idea, diba? It's an old concept.
Yes,
sila Ann, they were able to use an old concept and adapt it to the present situation and come up with something novel, something creative.
Yes.
So, we hope that,
tayo lahat na lockdown, pero sila hindi na lockdown.
Yung utak namin malaya.
Lahat tayo na stuck sa mga bahay. Pero that's why sabi ko, they made a real change. Ba di ma'am, may bumabati pala sa'yo si RJ.
Oh.
Kay Ma'am Betty. Kaya dati nag-work sa BIG.
Okay. Hello, RJ.
Saka sa mga taga-Big, tsaka sa mga syempre yung mga bikers na kasama ni Ann. Okay, sa talagang and also, you need to watch this on demand naman sa ating Facebook page, sa ating YouTube, naka-simultaneous broadcast sa Edge TV Philippines. And ongoing naman to. In fact, we'll be coming out with daily mga excerpts from our show. Parang yung mga vitables natin. Like what you said, makikita yan, ipopost natin sa ating page, sa page ng Big, tsaka sa page ng Health Revolution. Because Revolution is not just a weekly thing. It's 24/7, and it can start really small, pero it can become very big. And yan kasi yung aming talagang goal at vision namin dito ni Ma'am Betty, talagang revolutionize our health para hindi lang yung, kasi di ba kung isip gamot kagad o malaking bagay, like what Elle said, we can start, small, konting mga steps, katulad ng ginawa mo, bike lang muna na solo, tapos kayo dalawa ng mentor mo, then gradually, develop progress until such time. Nagulat na lang ako, nakita ko nagpo-post si Ann sa nasa Pampanga. Tapos inukos na, sabi ko, wow, ang galing. Parang so ganun talaga siya, diba? Like also in our lifestyle, unti-unti lang, baby steps until ma-revolutionize tayo totally.
So that's our goal nga to build a big community of listeners who would like to listen, search, and discover. So see you all around. Thank you, Raymond, for co-hosting with me. And we hope to see you all again next Wednesday. That's 12:05. And feel free to comments and to pag may questions din kayo, feel free then to, and if you have ideas, you can always share with us kung ano ang pwede nating gawin, kasi nga this is revolution, this is health revolution, so that we can make people's lives better.
Correct. Mami, humabol ng bata. Ayan, Greenlay, Tan, Lacanyo. Ayan. Ito musikero. Buhay kayo. Thank you. Thank you, Kap. Thank you. Kilala niya yan.
Mabuhay tayong lahat.
Yes. Thank you
for that. So see. Thank you
so
sa
much,
mga listeners.
Yes, ma'am. Keep safe and abangan ninyo ang ating mga vitables dito. Makapakita niyo yan. Okay. And for information, para sa biking, kay Ann, you can check out her Facebook. You have a Facebook page, Ann?
Yes. At In the Pink, INTHEPINK. Nandun lahat ng advocacies from anti-domestic violence to urban and backyard farming until biking. Nandun lahat siya. Sustainable lifestyle.
Okay.
Thank you.
Ayan. Sa BIG naman, you can go to My Big Ink, diba? On the Facebook page. And soon we will be launching also our loyalty program and e-commerce.
Wow. Abangan niyo yan. Keep in touch, guys. So thank you. Have a great afternoon. Thank you, Ma'am Betty. Thank you, Ann. To all our viewers, listeners. At any point, at any time of the day or day of the week, kasi this is on demand. Thank you. God bless us all. Stay safe, everyone.
Stay safe. God bless.
Okay, sige. Believe in God, and God will do the rest. Okay, bye.